Hey there, folks. My name is Russell Cosgrove, and today we are going to review Transformers: Age of Extinction. Well, today is Sunday, June 29th, and I saw Transformers yesterday, and I actually thought it was pretty good. You know, I'll sit there and crack jokes about the series and Michael Bay and all that ridiculousness that comes with one of his movies, but ultimately, I have seen actually, four of his films in theaters. Now, I know exactly what I'm going to get when I come into one of these. Huge explosions, incredible length, shiny robots battling other shiny robots, and racist, sexist human characters. Well, I came into this one knowing that, and I actually didn't really want to see this one all that much. I felt and the series had pretty much successfully closed itself off, finished off Sam's story, and Megatron and Starscream are dead, so it's over, right? Well, I was wrong. Actually, this movie, it picks up shortly, well, it picks up sometime after the Chicago attacks. I guess during that time, the humans and the Autobots. The humans decided, fuck it. The Autobots, all Transformers are bad. They're the reason. They're not helping. They're making things worse. Autobots or Decepticons. So humans can start hunting them, and in turn, actually trying to create them. This is an interesting aspect. One of the big things I really was getting tired of with the series was robots, good robot versus evil robot, and it's just like, okay, we know which one's going to fight which. This one actually kind of gets around it, but I really would love for them to fight something else. Another race of aliens, something like that. Or maybe even do that G.I. Joe crossover that you were talking about. But, whatever. But I gotta admit here, the humor and the stupidity is way downplayed. In fact, is a C-boot. It takes little bits and pieces of the old series, the first three Transformers movies, aka the humor, the over-the-top explosions, and a couple of the voice actors. Pretty much just Optimus from the past films, and throws them in this new situation with mostly new robots. The problem with this one is there are lots of questions about what the hell happened in between the third film and the fourth film. Like, where is Sam? I understand we've had issues with Hugo Weaving and Shia LaBeouf about returning to this series, and where they are, it's like, I understood you could kind of play off Megatron's death, but they kind of didn't, without ruining anything here. They kind of sort of found a way to get him without having him. That's a little disappointing, and both at the same time a good thing. But this makes me question, where is Nest? Where are the military group that fought alongside the Transformers? Where have they gone? Where is Sam? Where are the people who fought alongside these robots? And why are they just being ignored? Why is the military not attacking the robots at one point? But altogether, this movie does feel much more mature. The action is, once again, amazing, and it's something that summer blockbuster movies need. Big, loud, dumb, and entertaining. Last night the theater was packed. There was nowhere to sit. And that is exactly what you want in a summer movie. A crowd cheering when something heroic happens. A crowd gasping when something terrible happens. And you know what? I actually said, with a buddy of mine who I went to this movie, at one point, when Mark Wahlberg had his daughter captured, holy crap, Michael Bay has learned emotion. I was genuinely surprised how emotional this moment felt. Especially considering we've seen parents, kids, whatever, get kidnapped in the past, and I didn't care. This time I cared. It almost feels like since Pain and Gain, the movie Pain and Gain was really good for Michael Bay. It taught him how to work with just people again. And I think that you can see that here, especially considering Mark Wahlberg is returning from that movie. If anything, if you want to get into it, you could say that Michael Bay has finally graduated and or outgrown his teenage years as a filmmaker. He's now gone. He's not exactly out of it, but he is definitely let's say in his 20s, as an entertaining and somewhat mature filmmaker. This movie was a blast to watch. Please go and see it. My name is Russell Cosgrove. Thank you for watching.